Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's been having a good week. Alright, well we're just gonna jump right back in where we left off. I know it's kind of going all over the place here. It's what happens when you do a non-linear game, I guess. Alright, so I guess our only new option right now is to head to the Ryudu Temple. Alright, let's go see what's going on. Oh, the back forest. I have a bad feeling about this, guys. I have a really bad feeling about this. I disappear into the woods behind the temple. The vast mountainous landscape below my eyes reminds me how pure and unadulterated nature still is out here. When I remember that the Einsburn forest lies beyond this mountain, it makes the familiar scene feel like something from a foreign land. I've been out this way and seen these sights many times before. It shouldn't feel special after all this time. I squint my eyes at the blazing sunlight. I close my eyes at the breathtaking vista. Somehow this quiet makes me feel at ease. If I forgot about my worries and rest here, I bet I could stay here taking in the sights until the stars come out. Now's not the time for that. I can come back and enjoy this another time. Winter break could work, but everything would be snowed in by then. We can have another camp out here next summer. Then I think a picnic would make everyone happy. Next year, huh? That's so far off. Well, even be left of this place, but what will even be left of this place by then? That's a different story. I grunt and stretch back, then leisurely leave the cemetery. All right, so we're going to spend tonight at the Emiya house. Oh, do we go to the living room and talk to Fujine? Or do we head off to Seiba's room? Oh. What should we do? Taiga in the living room or Seiba in her room? Alright, well, if we have no takers, I think we'll go and talk to the Seiba. But it said there was something new. Oh, haha. After dinner is... I'll do the prep for tomorrow's breakfast and finish the dishes I've put off. I quickly finish the prep and scrub a greasy frying pan. Meanwhile, everyone's relaxing in the living room after dinner and playing cards. I think an hour has passed with them at it. At first, it was a peaceful time spent teaching Saber and Ryder the rules. But now, from a distance, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Ryder reaches for the card to her right. Ryder reaches for the card to her left. Ryder casually takes the left card.
No! ノータイムで見抜かれた？なぜ、どうして、どうやって？
It does bear explaining. After some twists and turns, they ended up playing Old Maid, but games that require a poker face aren't for Fujine. Definitely not.
もう、ライダーさん強すぎよ、ほんと。
Have you stopped to consider, Taiga, that you're just terrible at this game?
きっと、独身術に違いないわ。いや、あるいは壁役がいると見た。例えばそこの家政婦。
You're just bad at it.
30分もフライパンを洗っているのか。
Poor Fujine doesn't know she's just bad at the game. Fujine points at the kitchen. Ryder's back is towards me, though. If any cheating could happen, it would be me reading Ryder's hand and telling Fujine. Yeah, stop blaming me and enjoy the game. Then lose all your matches and run home crying to the Fujimura group. The pan makes squeaky sounds as I scrub it.
おのれ、弟分の分際で何を言うか。変だ、負けないわよ。勝つまでやるもんね。
If you're playing against Ryder, you're just not gonna win, Fujine.
確率のゲームだもの。
This game will just keep going forever, will it? I hear her howling. What kind of game does she think this is, where she needs to play 100 matches to figure out who's better at it? It's a game that depends on both luck and skill, so individual skill won't be clear after one or even 10 matches. Some say that skill isn't determined by a single match, but over a long span of time. Fujine is doomed if she's going with that. 100 matches won't average out into a draw. It'll show exactly how strong each player is. Come to think of it, a Meijin-ranked shogi master once said that 3 games would be enough to gauge the opponent, I think. Anyway, Fujine's face is too easy to read as always, and Sakura looks apathetic next to her as she takes another card. It goes without saying that Fujine finishes last.
おかしいわよ。まさか、さくらちゃんまでサイキッか？
No, you're just really bad at this.
今までずっと隠してたのね。
Sakura's not psychic. Rich coming from someone who'd abuse that to comic proportions if she had such powers.
藤村先生、ババ抜きはやめて違うゲームにしませんか?
Yes, you should probably play one that poor Fujine has a chance at, winning.
例えば
You must be thinking of a game that doesn't require you to hide your emotions. That immediately rules out I doubt it and president then. Concentration and wilderness would cause chaos by their very nature, and the complicated rules would be hard to explain to the other two.
先生、ブラックジャックはどうでしょう？
おお、いいわ。受けて立ちましょう。
I see, we're playing 21.
それは一体どんなルールなのですか？
Sakura plays with Fujine to explain the rules. There aren't many hands to memorize like poker, and it's a brisk, combative game that can count up players' points quickly. You won't necessarily lose even if people can't read what's on your even if people can read what's on your face.
バーストに次ぐバースト。これが噂のカード破産ってやつなのね。
Still, blackjack isn't for people who don't know when to hit the brakes. Now, blackjack starts everyone on equal ground, but it's even more competitive than Old Maid.
スペードのエース。失礼。ブラックジャックです。
Of course, Saba's getting the blackjacks. Right, Fujine has a lot of face cards, and Ryder is innately clever. They both hold out for a while, but it ends in Saber's overwhelming victory. She's terrifyingly good at drawing cards, and all but certain to win if her count is higher than her opponent's. Her sense of victory feels supernatural. Gradually, the rules shift and Saber basically becomes the dealer versus the other three. However, they have a critical weakness. If they intend to face Saber the dragon, Sakura and Ryder have similarly bad luck. They don't draw good cards and rarely achieve scores that can win. And Fujine keeps going over. Of course, Fujine is too eager and repeatedly busts. Still, I sometimes think that she's the only one with a chance of beating Saber. It still ended up being a contest of luck, but the kind you're born with. And Saber has like A+ luck, so... Next is Wilderness. Truly a showdown between dragon and tiger. Uh-oh.
こうなったらレッドをあげるわよ、セーバーちゃん。私とあなたの1対1。どう？10ゲームトータルの結果勝負で差し馬夕食のおかず1品っていうのは
You're betting food? Are you insane, Taiga?
それは大きく出ましたね、タイガ。つまり負けた方が常に空腹にあえぐということですか。
そうよ。セーバーちゃんには大きすぎる勝負かしら。
Why would you do this to yourself, Taiga?
どう？この勝負受ける勇気があるかのう。
直後のゲームゆえ必勝の心構えは封印していたのですが、いいでしょう。それほどの大勝負なら本気を出せるというものです。申し訳ありませんが、お腹が空くのはあなたです、タイガ。
Saber grins confidently.
セーバーちゃん、今まで本気じゃなかったっていうの？
You got done it now, Taiga.
まあ、本気でやればカロリーを消費しますから。
No, why would I try? It would burn calories. Oh my god. And yet, I can already tell that no matter who wins, I'll be the one to lose. One will dine, one will whine, the other goes hungry. Therein lies the spark of revolt. As the handler of the household finances, I can't allow this to increase our dinner expenses by an entire dish. Okay, let's settle down. I made tea so everyone could take a break. I wedged my way into the conversation with tea and snacks. Fujine reluctantly backs down under Saber's pressure, and Saber easily wraps it up as well. So Saber swept the table.
はい、全く歯が立ちませんでした。
We chat while we have tea. For some reason, nobody besides Saber is reaching for the snacks. What's wrong?
その負け分の方に取られちゃってるんです。さくら、その言い分は人聞きが悪い。最初に賭け事にまで発展させたのはタイガです。
You were gambling from the start?
はい。そ そうすれば気合の入り方も違う。ゲームは大切なものをかけなければ嘘だとタイムが提案しました。
Why am I not surprised? Fujine! I look sideways at her, but she's curled up with her back towards me, sleeping. I'm using my authority as head of house to call off the gamble. This is community property and nobody's getting to hog it all. But Fujine freezes halfway through her cheerful waking up animation. As a lesson to you for saying something stupid, you don't get any snacks, Fujine.
なんてこと言うのよ、シロ。お姉ちゃん
You're
はそんな子
stupid.
に
There are
育てた覚えはない
consequences,
よ。
dumbass. I don't want to hear it. You should know better as a teacher than to encourage gambling. At least act a little sorry. Fujine kicks her feet like a child. Yep, that's me. If you're getting the munchies, then have some tea and go home. I confiscate her snacks and place it in front of Saber. Whatever happened, your snacks goes to Saber, like you promised. If this happens again, make sure you stop her.
はい、今後は気をつけます。すみません。勝負事になるとつい熱くなってしまって。
Having calmed down, Saber seems to regret hogging the snacks.
甘い。甘すぎる。藤村ライガのイリアちゃんびいきばりに猫可愛がりをしろ。セーバーちゃんにも非はある。ギャンブルは参加した人間も捕
That would
まるのだ。
include you, Taiga. Come on.
はい。そんなわけで私にもおせんちょうだい。
Fujine starts munching on a rice cracker. It's a typical exasperating scene, but I did learn something new. This was supposed to be a gamble taking place over 100 matches, but Saber displayed her power through a mere 10 matches like a master. You'd think Taiga would have learned by now. But no, she hasn't. Okay, so we got something new in Saber's room. We got something new at the Ryudu Temple. Alright. So do we go talk to Saber? Or do we talk to Fujine at the Ryudu Temple? Alright, well, we'll go talk to Saber some more. Saber, I made some tea sweets. Want some? I tried to make some funny-looking donuts that I saw on TV. Apparently, they're called Sata Andagi in Okinawa. They turned out pretty well for my first try, so I made some tea and I'm bringing them to Saber to let her try them.
シロですか？少し待ってください。
I hear some rustling sounds inside, and then the door opens.
お待たせしました。どうぞ入ってください。
Thanks. I set the Santa Andagi down on the table, as well as the tray of tea.
シロ、これは。
Saber looks expectantly at the treats on the table. If she had a tail, it would be wagging right now. I'm surprised her aoge isn't doing some waggy. I saw these on TV, so I tried making them. They look pretty tasty, right? I pour some tea from the pot and offer it to Saber. I didn't make a lot because it's just a test run. I thought they'd taste better while they're still fresh, so I brought them over right away. If you like them, I'll make enough for everyone next time.
なるほど。ではいただいてよいのですね。
I believe that was the point of bringing them to you to try. Go ahead. I don't know if you'll like it, though.
シロが作ったものです。それにこんなにも良い香りなのですから、味にも間違いはないでしょう。では、
absolutely don't mind. Saber politely accepts the Santa Andagi and then stuffs her cheeks with it. She can't speak with her mouth full, but her expression says plenty. I'm glad they were a success. I sip my tea. Now then. I could keep watching Saber enjoy her food, but I suddenly have a question. By the way, what were you doing earlier?
はい。ちょうど着替えていたところでした。
Changing? What, were you putting your algae back on the top of your head?
シロ、私も気になったことがあるのですが。
What's up? Did I mess up somewhere? I thought they turned out well. I tasted them earlier.
はい。リンやサクラに勧められたのですが、なぜ胸を隠す下着はあれほどに多様な種類が求められるのでしょうか。
Because I nearly dropped my tea spilled. I nearly do a tea spill take. Luckily, it's a few seconds from my brain to catch up with Saber's roundabout phrasing. I don't know if I have an answer to that. Does she expect me, a guy, to know why there are lots of styles of bras?
確かに女性が肌を露出するべきではないという考えはわかります。そのための下着なのでしょうが、だとすれば何故見栄えにこだわる必要があるのですか？
Obsession?
ええ、先日タイガたちにとある店へ連れて行かれたのですが、下着は本来見せるものでもないのに、あれだけの種類が置かれていることを理解できます。
Poor Saber wouldn't get it. Okay, so it's like I'm starting to feel like a single father having to confront the fact his only daughter is going through puberty. However, my only daughter, Saber, openly asking me these questions, so I shouldn't tease her or flee from this challenge. Even if my opponent is a brazier. I think I consider the question for a moment and then come to a conclusion in my own way. I think it must be a woman's pride.
プライドですか？
Sort of. Yes, the right bra can make you feel just really good about you. So yeah, pride kind of works. Yeah. I feel like I just said something very silly. Trying to evade the question would be even sillier. So I tried to keep my composure and carry on the conversation. Female underwear has a huge range of styles and functions compared to the male equivalent, right? It makes me think that there are more than just practical reasons for it.
というのは？
In other words, there might be some personal vanity at play that makes people want to wear something that they like to be different from others. Pride.
ほう。シロ、耳が紅潮しています。
Well, they probably should be. It's because you asked me such an embarrassing question.
そうでしたか。すまなかったシロ。こんなにあなたを困らせる問いかけとは思い至らず。リンに聞いたときは、シロに尋ねれば満足のいく答えがもらえると言われたので。
Oh man, Rin set me up. Right. I'll get her back for this. The next time she lets her guard down, I'll replace all the salt in her meal with sugar.
ありがとう、シロ。特進が行きました。
Huh? Really? My eyes follow Saber's fingertips as they touch her pale chest. I hastily raise my flustered face, meeting her earnest gaze.
嘘などつきません。プライドはすなわち誇りですから、私にも理解できるものです。
Sorry, I wasn't actually doubting you. I just didn't feel like I was qualified to speak on the topic. She lightly shakes her head.
ご存知のように、そもそも私は女の身であることをひた隠しにしておりましたから、いかにも女性らしい衣服とはまるで無縁でした。それでも、ここぞという場所での装いには気を配ったものです。
And we all are absolutely happy that you are. Huh? I figured you always wore armor.
ええ、戦士としてならそれは自然です。が、絶えず武装しているわけにもいきません。ショーとして味方への信頼を表すために鎧を脱ぎ、王として威厳を示すために清掃を求められる。そんな機会もしばしばあった。例えば、そう、喜ばしき凱旋。そのような折には、民の誇れる主君たらんと豪奢の限りを尽くして華やかに着飾り振る舞う。
I mean, fair. I see. A king's subject would feel comfortable if the king wouldn't feel comfortable if the king never takes off his armor. Saber nods, satisfied with my interpretation.
そして、そういった華やかな衣装に、私自身が逆に奮い立たせられることも少なくなかった。そんな考えを得ていたことを、シローの言葉からふと思い出しました。
Which is exactly what Shiro was trying to get at, so good job for Shiro on pulling that off. You felt a sense of pride in dressing like a king.
はい。後の世のそれに比べれば素朴なものですが、それでも私の目には、熟練の職人と縫い子によって王のために仕立てられたあの衣装が、とても惜しく真紅の竜が縫い取られたチュニック、金糸で縁取られたキルトのマント、まばゆいクラウン、そういった衣装に袖を通すだけで疲れを忘れ、気の引き締まる思いを味わった時が確かにありました。もはや現代の女性は男性に従うべき定めにはない。ですから、その胸に誇りを秘めながら日々を過ごすのは当然のことです。そこには私の経験と一脈通じるものがある。
Well, obviously you can
下着に
relate.
こだわりを持つことで、より女であろう、自分らしくあろうとする気持ちをわずかながらでも理解できたと思います。
Yay, we got Seiba to understand. Good job, Shiro. Saber exhales, then bashfully adds.
ありがとう、シロ。こんな自明のことにも気づかない無粋な私です。
That's not true. I already see her eyeing the last endagi. I pushed the plate toward her without another word on the topic. Well, let's both do our best.
何をですか？
Saber presses her hands together in gratitude after finishing the last endagi.
ごちそうさまです、シロ。素晴らしい、素晴らしいです。このサーターアンダギーは定番おやつ10血中に迎え入れるに十分な力量の持ち主と思わ
Oh
れます。
wow, she wants them on the permanent snack menu. Okay, good to know. What's wrong? I don't have any more.
いえ、たった今の今まで誇りや女らしさを語っていたのに、たちまち食い気に心移りでは
It's alright,
我ながら
nobody
あまり
thinks
に
you're a
寂しい
glutton.
と。
Don't worry about that. I would actually worry about it if you lost your appetite. Come on, laugh. That's all you can do now.
シロ、私もリンやサクラやタイガを見習って女を磨かなければいけませんね。
Nah, I'm not sure about Fujine. This conversation is going somewhere weird. I feel fidgety for some reason. With an unsettled feeling in my heart, I clean up the plates.
おや、タイガはシロの感じているよりも女らしいと思いますよ。距離が近すぎるだけです。
Really?
ところでシロ、よろしかったら今度ランジェリーショップというものに一緒に出かけてみませんか？
Squeeze me? With me? Oh no. Is there some kind of fast-acting drug on these donuts?
先ほどは偉そうなことを言いましたが、私は自分自身に対しての
So you want me to come with you to tell you if it looks...
さっぱりないので、
Oh boy.
シロの目から見て満足してもらえるようなら、私も嬉しい。
What did Tosaka put you up to this? You're asking the impossible.
そんな露骨に狼狽するようなことですか？
It's not that it's
店内
upsetting.
には男性の付き添い客もおりました。慣れない場所で恥ずかしいのは私も同様です。
No, our positions are totally different.
では一緒に頑張るというのは出任せですか？
So, oh geez. No, not just empty platitude. I promise, not just empty platitude. You were listening? Anyway, ask Tosaka or Sakura if you need help picking underwear.
いいえ、いつまでたっても教えられる側に甘んじるわけにはいきません。聞けば見せるためのものすらあるそうではないですか。ならば是が非でもシロには見立てていただきま
Right,
す。
fair means or foul. Oh geez. No, absolutely not. I outright refuse to do this.
ほう、そこまで強く言われるのでしたら私にも考えがあります。
You should have just said yes, Shiro. Oh boy.
金輪際、シロの見立てた下着以外は身につけません。
Oh god. I'll just say, but we'll never wear. Oh god. Oh. Why is this happening?
では同行してくださいますね。
Fine, but only to the storefront. I won't budge past that.
それでは意味がない。待ちなさい、シロ。
Apparently I ran off.
何か。いえ、何も。ご検討をお祈りします。恐縮千万、恐悦至極。
Oh no.
では。
Oh no. Can I outrun Saber? Oh shit. Okay, so Saber's in the yard. We could go to school and have some new encounter. We could go to the park and talk to one of our friends, or yeah. Oh, you know what? This is getting hilarious. Let's see if let's continue the hilarity with Saber. I absently look in the yard and see that there's quite a lot of fallen leaves. I do have some time, so I'll clean the yard up a bit. There's no wind today, so I make good timing gathering up all the dead leaves.
シロ、何をしているのですか？
I turn to face the speaker. Saber is watching me. It looks like she just came from the front door of the house. Oh, Saber, I'm cleaning the yard, as you can see. I show her the broom I'm holding. Saber looks at my pile of leaves and then the size of the yard and sighs.
一人では大変でしょう。なぜ誰かに手伝いを求めなかったのですか？
Because asking for help is not a Shiro thing to do. No real reason. I just thought I'd do it myself.
シロ、一人よりも二人でやった方が早く終わるし、一人の負担も減ります。家には私たちがいるのですから、一声かけてくれればよかったのです。
As long as your payment for helping me isn't forcing me to go to the lingerie store with you. Exasperated, Saber grabs the broom from my hand. Well, sure, but...
いいですか？手伝いを求めることは悪いことではありません。手の空いている者がいれば、
I mean,
それを
it's
使う
fair.
のはごく当然のことではありませんか？
She pokes the tip of the broom shaft at my nose. Okay, I'll do my best.
よろしい。前向きになっただけ、よしとしましょう。
Saber helps me clean the rest of the yard. She's a hard worker. I was only going to do a bit of light cleaning, but while we were at it, we pull out the cart and load all the dead leaves onto it. By the time we finished round one of the yard, the cart is completely full.
シロ、この集めた落ち葉はどうするのですか？
Probably burn them. Normally, I'd put them out for collection with the other burnable trash. But we have a lot of them today, so there's something I want to try.
普段ならというのはどういう意味ですか？
Yeah, I think we could build a bonfire while we have the time.
焚き火ですか？
Yes, a bonfire. Yep, we may as well take advantage of it. And I've got these today. I show her the bag I brought from the kitchen.
それは何でしょう？
She got a bag of marshmallows. Nope, sweet potatoes. It's a tradition in this country to roast them over a bonfire.
伝統ですか？
Yes, a tradition. That might be overstating it, but it's a thing we do. After wrapping the potatoes in aluminum foil, I build a fire using the dead leaves. The leaves are dry since it hasn't rained recently, so the fire roars to life quickly.
随分と手慣れているようですが、シロはこのようなことをたびたびしているのですか？
Maybe once or twice a year. I listen to the fire crackle next to me. Saber looks even more at ease than usual.
懐かしいですね。
The fire?
ええ。暖を取るときも、調理をするときも、明かりを取るときも、火は欠かせぬものでしたから。
I suppose in her era it would be something that you'd have on a nightly basis.
こちらではあまり見ることがないので、こうしていると懐かしく思えます。
I see. Energy sources like electricity and natural gas only became universal in the last century or so. There's only one servant around that would have been familiar with them during his lifetime.
こうして火を見るのは落ち着くものです。
I wonder what Saber sees beyond the flames. Fire doesn't bring up good memories for me, so I can't share her nostalgia. The bonfire dies once most of the dead leaves are exhausted. Taking care not to scatter the black ashes, I remove the roasted potatoes with a fire poker. Okay, that should be plenty. Wearing mittens, I dust off the soot and wrap them in newspaper. I haven't broken them open yet, but they already smell good. Here, Saber, they're hot, so be careful. I hand the first sweet potato to Saber and start to dig out the rest of them from the ashes.
白は良いのですか？
I'll eat after I take all of them out. Go ahead and try one first. They're tasty while they're still hot.
では。
Oh, Saber's always so cute when she's a munchin'. Saber's face lights up in surprise after taking a bite. She nods in satisfaction. Does it taste good? Uh-huh.
はい、とても。
She looks up, pleased as pie. I'm glad she went to the trouble of helping me, so this can be my way of thanking her.
ところでシロ、この芋には焼く前にどのような下ごしらえをしておいたのですか？
Prepare? I just roasted them as is. I dig out 2 or 3 of the potatoes and wrap them in paper. When I look up, Saber is even more amazed than before. What's wrong?
いえ、ただ焼いただけでここまで美味しくなるのですか？このさつまいもというものは。
You don't have to do much to sweet potatoes. Well, they do say simple cooking methods are the best at bringing out natural flavor of the ingredients. They actually taste great with just fire and a bit of salt.
しかし、だというのなら、あの雑な料理とこの焼き芋の差は一体。
Saber must be alluding to something she ate during her lifetime. If it tastes different even though you roasted them both times, then maybe it's the ingredients.
なんという不条理だ。あの時この味があれば、我々はまだ戦えた。
She seems frustrated. Are the sweet potatoes making her more emotional than the fire did? Regardless, she doesn't stop eating the sweet potato. That's Saber for you. Food frustration sounds scary.
何か言いましたか、シロ？
Nothing. We spend the rest of the day together until the sun goes down. A humble trail of smoke rises into the autumn sky. Beneath it, we share a snack together in this completely safe campsite. The peaceful, unremarkable scene lingers in my memories, brighter than any summer day. All right, I guess. All right, now we'll go talk to Taiga in the living room. What can I do in the living room? I guess we'll rest? Hooah! Today was tiring. It wasn't too different from other days, but today really took it out of me. I took a bath and brushed my teeth, turned off the gas heater, plus I locked all the doors and windows. Okay, good. Huh? Is Fujine back yet? I wouldn't want to lock her outside. Oh right, she has a house key, and she wouldn't be careless enough to leave the door open if she already came home. I could walk her home. No, she'd been riding a moped lately, so I can't do that. Besides, the guys from the group might come to pick her up. They're more than capable enough. Okay, time for bed. Good night. I hope tomorrow's another good day. What was that? A poltergeist? Does something that quirky live in this house? I mean, with Rin hanging out there, it's entirely possible there's a poltergeist now. I mean, it's a Fujine. Who's there? They jumped me.
何のんびり寝てるのよ、シロ
Oh, was that you, Fujine?
あ、はーい。セイバーちゃんがこんなことすると思ったの？べこいわね、シロ。もう3時間経ったピザぐらいにベコベコ。
Give me a break. Even Tosaka wouldn't pull a knee drop on me while I'm still asleep. Wait, did you just get back?
そりゃもう、まだまだ夜は長いじゃないのよ。
The clock reads just before 10 p.m. It's too wholesome to expect everyone to be in bed by now. At least one person will still be up until midnight.
みんなすっかり寝静まっちゃって、お姉ちゃんはつまらないな。
Sakura's been busy with club, while Ryder and Saber both need rest. We're all tired. Me too.
つまらない、つまらない。
We have a difficult child here. I wish she would vent some of this chaotic spunk at school or the Kyoto Club instead. Wait, I guess you are Fujine because if we were all here, it still wouldn't be enough for you to vent it all. Fine, anyway, just go home and go to sleep, Fujine.
シロが遊んでくれたら帰る。
Play what? Cards? I'm sleepy, but not on the verge of passing out. A private late-night card game could be nostalgic, as well as somewhat lonely.
むむむ。それはシロの挑発ね。
Might be taunting you. I'm up for anything, but if it's just the two of us, maybe poker or speed?
まだスピードの方が勝ち目があるわね。
Yeah, you're not good at games like doubt. You can tell she's lying as soon as she plays a card. Tosaka and Sakura are stronger than you'd expect at games like that. If I had to play one-on-one with either of them, I'd want to run too. But anyway.
いまいち気乗りがしないわね。
Yeah, it would be more exciting with Saber or Sakura around, but they're already asleep. It wouldn't be right to go and wake them now. But I don't want to say that say that to Fujine's face when she's feeling lonely right now.
ほんじゃまあ、久々に二人っきりで積もる話でもするとしますか。
What are we chatting about then? Was there something you wanted to tell me?
いろいろあるわよ。シロは避けてるけど、進路の話とか。
That got me where it hurts. She's right. Fujine worries about me in both public and private. I shouldn't shrug her off. Alright, I figured we needed to have a proper talk about it. So we may as well now.
さくらちゃんとかセーバーちゃんとかいる前ではしにくいからね。シロは進路指導室に呼んでも来ないし。
You've never even called me there. Fine. I get out of my futon and stand up. She looks at me puzzled.
どうしたのシロ。
I'm going to make tea. Is Jiminasha fine with you?
はいはい。私の湯飲みで持ってきてね。
This could take a while, so it'd be nice to have some tea on hand. Ah, right. I already drained out the water in the teapot. I need to boil a new pot if I want to make some tea. I'll speed it up with the kettle. I want to make tea right away, but it's going to take longer than I thought. I feel bad making Fujine wait. She was the one who suggested this, so she won't blame me for making her wait a little. She also made her entrance tonight with a knee drop, so I wish she'd come up with a better way to wake someone up. Maybe that's asking too much. Fujine has always been this way, and she always will be. Back then, I would have fought back. Then it would turn into a play fight, and I wouldn't forgive her until I got her into a submission hold and she tapped out. Back then, she was bigger than me, but now, I don't think it would be right to retaliate with my full strength. No, for some reason, I actually don't feel like I'd win, even though I'm taller now. The water boils while I'm thinking about Fujine. I quickly prepare the genmasha tea, then pour it into Fujine's cup, which has a tiger on it, and mine. Now to see if she's actually waited for me or not. She might have snuck into Saber's room, which would save me some trouble before causing a different scene. Hey Fujine, I got the tea! I stopped talking halfway. Fujine fell asleep while I was brewing the tea. She's making a face I would definitely expect from her in this type of situation while she lies on top of my futon. What a waste of tea. She crashed someone's room, said she wanted to talk, then fell asleep as soon as I took my eye off her. Good grief, my big sister sure is helpless. I pull the covers over her so she doesn't catch a chill. As for the teacups, I take them back to have some tea too. Since my bedroom has been annexed, I'll just have to set up another futon somewhere in the living room and sleep there. She leisurely talks in her sleep. See ya. Good night, Fujine. See you tomorrow. I hope you have nostalgic dreams tonight. Alright, so nothing going on at the Emiya house. Oh dear. Okay, we could go talk to Medea. We'd go talk to Castor at the school. Not sure why she's there. Or at the Ryodu Temple, sorry. Nobody at the school to talk to. I mean, we could talk to Ilya at the outskirts. I'm not sure how that would go. Probably piss poor, but... You know what, let's go... Let's go to the afternoon since we have no new things. Let's just shift straight to the afternoon. Alright, so we have something new at the school. I guess that's where we're headed. We need to talk to Ize, do we? I spend time absent-mindedly in the student council.
ここで8に金で書く飛び子。いや、これだと2手多いか。
Ize must not have any work either, as he's enjoying an old magazine of shogi puzzles. It would be good if there was a shogi board and pieces, but there's no such equipment in the student council room. It's Ize's policy to try not to bring in recreational goods at all because it would set a bad example. I've also been enjoying the crossword puzzles published by the newspaper club. 100 battles from Taiga Fujimura's past, but it's more bleak than fun because of its genre.
この桂馬はどうにかならんのか。目障りすぎるぞ。エミヤ、お茶をくれ。脳がヒリヒリするぐらいの厚めでお願いする。
Don't be a dick. Alright, oh, there's some red bean jelly left. Do you want some?
魅力的な提案だが、3時の休憩まで耐えるとしよう。間食とて規則正しく取らねばな。
Maintain a regular routine with your snacks. Okay. Apparently, right now isn't his break time. 30 more minutes until 3. It must be the quota that has him... It must be the quota he has to impose on himself, as he seems to have the intention to solve the third question of the advanced shogi puzzles. We both immerse ourselves in our own ways of killing time. When the 4 p.m. bell rings, Ize nods and locks the safe. Huh? What was that, Ize?
これか。何？文化祭でどのような出し物をするかの申告書だ。各クラス、各部活ごとに分かれている。
Oh, okay. So why did you put that in the safe? To keep robbers away?
似たようなものだ。何を隠そう。文化祭の出し物の申告は今日の4時までが締め切りでな。これ以降はどのような理由があろうと申告は受け付けん。
Oh, so that's why it's in the safe.
よって現段階で文化祭の出し物が決まっていないクラス部活は今年の文化祭には出展できないということだ。
Anyone who has not submitted their thing, it just doesn't get to. I see. So 4 p.m. was the deadline.
休日だというのに生徒会室に残っていたのもそのためでな。そういうわけでだ、エミヤ。本日の業務は無事終了した。帰りは信徒の甘味どころによっていただいた。
Hey, sweets sound good. Ize happily gets ready to leave. Obinyaki again? You like it too, huh? Of course I love it too. So I'm gladly up for sweets. Or get up from my seat. Wow. Holy crap, can I not read today? But cultural festival projects, huh? I wonder which club hasn't decided yet. I guess we go and investigate the town at night. Oh boy, I hope we get to take Saber with us. Okay, good. We get to take Saber. Once we go down the hill, the town's appearance quietly changes, or completely changes. The lights go out and there's no human presence at all. The town is unpopulated, yet teems with frantic beating of life. There's some kind of unsettling whisper, there's some kind of unsettling whisper-like sound that I can't quite make out. I feel loathing boil up within me for no reason. It must be because of the bestial panting in the air. Fierce hostility and yet unseen foe grips me.
シロ、民家には誰もいません。人間という形が冬木の町から消え去ってしまっている。
This feels more like a mass disappearing act than a slaughter. Saber looks like she's seen a murder scene that has no bodies or evidence.
可解な現象です。これが聖杯戦争を再開させた何者かの仕業なのでしょうか。
I think so. None of the other servants would pull something like this. More importantly, Saber, what do you think of the voices?
声ですか。いえ、
Oh, that's a
私に
problem.
はこれと言って。いえ、確かに何か聞こえてきますね。これは犬の鳴き声でしょうか。
Saber narrows her eyes and strains to listen. The voices grow gradually louder. The keening reverberates in the space between my skull and brain, stimulating my instincts.
シロ、何かあったのですか。顔が土毛色をしている。まさか大気の毒が。
Yeah. There's only one word for these voices. The only word for these voices is poison.
私は武装しているので少々の毒気は弾きますが、シロは無防備です。一旦エミア邸に戻りましょう。ライダーがいる以上大事はないと思いますが、やはり気にはなります。
No, I'm fine. We should do something about these voices, though. There's only 2 hours left until today is over. We need to root out the source of this mess before then.
シロ、気持ちはわかりますが、見つけると言っても手がかりがない。ここは無理をせず戻るべきでは。
This isn't like Saber. Of course, we have a lead. It's been ringing in my skull this whole time. Ryder will hold down the fort. I'm following these voices.
シロ、
I start running, the bestial breathing rattling my cockles is throwing my sense of balance out of whack. It can't be far. Saber's here with me tonight. I'm sure she's more than a match for any enemy we might encounter. The howls change into roars. I don't need to say anything else to Saber. The enemy is right in front of us. It's a horde of things that erased every last person in this town. And a girl I don't know. I've seen her before, but I can't remember where. Just a little longer, I should be able to remember, either once midnight passes or someone else tells me who she is. Shrieking and teeming, they howl. It's in a frequency outside of hearing range. The horde declares something in a voice that humans can't hear. The beasts raise their heads. Claws rake the ground as they scramble towards me.
シロ、下がって。
Saber steps forward and pushes me back in one motion. She cuts down the unknown monsters. I don't know exactly how these monsters move, but they're no match for her. Saber should be able to take them all out without much effort. Then I'll capture the girl that's been watching us from the depths of the park. She has to be the one commanding these monsters, no doubt about it. I slip past the herd of monsters fighting Saber.
どこへ行くのです、シロ。ダメだ、私のそばを離れては。
The monsters attack Saber. They swarm her. Maybe they sense that she's the most powerful being here. Sorry, Saber, but this is our chance. These things can't beat her no matter how many dozen of them there are. It's all they can do just to slow her down. That gives me an opening to close in on their leader. The girl watching me makes no moves to escape. I can reach her. I don't feel any threat from her. I'm certain that I can capture her on my own.
大したマスターね。セイバー一人にあの怪物たちを任せるなんて。
Her voice seems emotionless. It makes her seem like a mechanical puppet. The small talk can wait. First, I'm going to capture this girl. I grab her arm. Got you. Who the hell are you? Stop them right now, otherwise I'll make her do it by force.
暴力で抑えますか？別に私は構いませんが、随分とあなたらしくない考え方をするのですね、エミヤシロ。
Her somber voice, which I've heard before, cuts through my act. You know me? So you're the one who restarted the Holy Grail War?
ええ、こんな形で再開させたのは私です。事態の解決を望むなら、あなたは私を捕らえればいい。けれど今回は失敗です。私たちはここで出会ってはいけなかった。
Oh no, I just got another bad head. What? For an instant, my vision flashes.
ノリネ・タンゲル。
My God. Cloth binds my hands and feet. It seems to have a mind of its own. What the hell? I can't control my body. The cloth is only around my hands and feet, and the girl pulling it is so frail. But I can't even breathe.
抵抗は無駄です。男性にはこのマグダラの生涯譜は破れない。
My body creaks under the strain. Fortunately, the cloth binding my entire body isn't strong enough to tear me apart. Still, it's clearly a mystic code specialized in binding opponents.
あなたを殺める気はありません。失敗したのですから、このままおとなしく。
The girl's face goes tight. I hear a wet noise. It's the faint sound of tearing flesh and the odor of blood. Her expression contorts in pain. What's going on? Nobody's hurt her, but I can smell her bleeding. Hey, are you okay? You don't seem, well, normal. I'm the one under her control, so her pain doesn't add up. Damn it, just take this thing off, it's hurting you. You'll feel better if you stop. I'm not sure she trusts me. Slowly, limply, the girl moves and...
こんなにあっけなく取りつかれるなんて。やはり、あなたは。
With that cryptic remark, she begins to walk away unsteadily. Right, stop it, stupid. If you're going to run away, at least let me go. The red cloth continues fulfilling its task, even without its master to control it. Unable to move or even breathe, I start to feel my consciousness fade.
無事ですか、シロ。
Saber's sword cuts the red cloth off. There are still monsters around us. Saber must have come to my aid in the middle of her battle. She faces down the monsters, not letting down her guard.
先ほどの布は何だったのですか。
She called it the Shroud of Mary Magdalene.
この怪物たちにあんな能力はありませんが。
I'm not sure either. Anyway, we need to help. I mean, capture that girl to figure out what's happening.
女の子ですか？
If you ran off that way, I could still catch up to her. Sorry, Saber, I need you to take care of these things. I let Saber cover my back and start running. The girl was injured for reasons I don't understand, and I want to know who she is, of course, but right now she needs first aid. I follow the trail of blood to the grassy riverbank. She's lost a lot of blood. If she doesn't get help soon, it could endanger her life. I hear a muffled, pained voice. The girl is on the ground as if trying to hide in the grass. Hey, are you in there? I won't hurt you, so don't run. I just have some questions and I want to treat your injuries too. That sound of tearing flesh again. This is no time to be worried about traps or ambushes. I step into the grass, spurred on by the scent of blood. Her injuries are getting worse. Something must have happened. I don't know what exactly, but I can't leave her here. Her anguish increases. It seems to increase with every step I take, closer I take. It reminds me of something else. Her pained panting gradually becomes more fevered. It's as if each step I take tramples directly on her body. It exposes her body bit by bit. And once I reach her, she'll... One more step. Then I'll be able to take care of her injuries. If it's going to kill her, then I don't want to get any closer. What? Something red gurgles from my mouth. I look down at the wicked weapon protruding from my belly. Yeah, this is... I've seen and been through a lot, but whatever's going on with her goes beyond all of that. Huge claws are growing from her spectacle of a body. Are they coming out of the wounds themselves? Panting feverishly, the girl took on a monstrous form and skewered me once I got too close. I'm fading out. So much for making another hour. I'm going to die here. I did gain a lot from this experience, though. No, not here. I can't run into her here. This girl's name, I need to learn it to get closer to the root of all that's happening. I burn that thought into my mind and let my consciousness drift away. In my dying moments, I'm reminded of a fairy tale I once heard at the sight of her gross, disfigured body. Well, damn. Okay. Well, that kinda sucked. Let's not do that. I guess we go to school. And we talk to Ise in the student council room. Oh, this is getting eerily similar to what just happened. Morning, Ise. I greet Ise, who came out of the student council room. As expected of the student council president, he's enthusiastic about his work in the morning. Oh yeah, you're still the student council president, huh?
不審なことを言うな、エミヤ。
Ise Ryodu is known as the student council president, and this fact won't change. The atmosphere that enveloped Homurahara is the Ise student council president. Ise equals student council president. People had said he was student council president candidate even when he was the first year, and had been meeting those expectations more than enough. I'm sure he'd still be called the student council president once he retires, and there's no doubt he'd be called that even as an alumni. No, more than that. Every club passed the baton to the next generation, though.
仕方なかろう。用意こそしているが、引き継ぎたくても相手がいない。
That's true. It may be that Ise's student council president aura is too strong. There were no candidates or recommendations in the student council elections after, so an unprecedented situation was happening where student president election was postponed to the next semester. Man, you've got a lot of weight on your shoulders, Ise.
しかるべき人材が会長選で選ばれておれば、自分も元生徒会長と呼ばれていたはずなのだが、どうも今年の2年は新年と忍耐が未熟と見える。
He mutters, trying to compose himself. It must be a great source of concern to Ise since there's not enough energy in his voice. It's hard to pass on the student council.
いや、そんなことはないのだが。
Oh, that was a question.
2年の初期などを中心にして、なんとか3月の再会長選に向けて動いている。
There's no notable second years that you're going to try encouraging? The last vice president was like your student, right? If there's no big possibility, that might end in failure again. Well, it's not good to have Ise stay for half a year longer just to remain in office.
そうもいかん。彼女が自分の意思で立候補するならともかく、俺が推薦することはできん。
Oh, why not?
彼女のためにならんし、下手をすると派閥を作ることになりかねん。傀儡政権とまではいかぬが、俺の推薦では体育連の部長たちがいい顔はすまい。そもそも生徒会は正当かつ民主的な選挙によって行われるべきもの。俺の後任が誰になるかを決めるのは、俺ではなく、生徒全員でなくてはならん。He can't decide his
successor. I see. How admirable of the student council president. As long as there is an implacable man, the next president election must be a difficult voyage, too.
しかし、霧島君以外に適任がいないのも事実でな。彼女はいっそ留年してもう1年どうですかなどと冗談を言うが、それではあまりに進歩がない。かといって他に遺発を継がせられる2年もおらん。
That's pretty rough.
エリア、お前が一つ下の下級生であったら、おそらくは前乗していたであろうな。
Abdicated as a sign of giving up his seat as in giving up the seat of student council president to me? Scary.
しかし、 まだ時間はある。
No, no, please
卒業
don't.
まで生徒会長を続けることはそう苦ではなし。いや、むしろ延期の機会を与えられたことが幸いでもあるしな。
The roadmap that Ise established for recognition when he got elected with an overwhelming amount of votes as a second year. But Ise didn't get elected because of the roadmap, but because Ise's existence itself makes him a student council president. There were not many students paying attention to the rest. Does this mean that you'll have things left that you want to do?
ホムラハラの改革を妨げる要因はまだ取り除かれていない。
I see. Well, it's been an unspoken rule for about 10 years. One semester wasn't enough, huh?
せめてあと1年任期があれば、部費の不均等問題や同好会部の適正化問題や校則改正動議なども区切りがつくものを。残念無念。
He must have many regrets. Watching him from the sidelines, I think Ise was doing well. But if I were to say just one thing, his allocation of passion was weird. One of the causes was Ise's...
これもそれもだな。あの遠坂がいかんのだ。
Of course, it's all Tosaka's fault. Huh.
遠坂が運動部の肩を持ち、修学旅行に干渉し、天津さえ隠然とした影響力で役員を脅しすかして意志をねじ曲げ、結果かようにしてこの改革が遅れたのだ。
The usual Ise bearing deep resentment. At this point, I have to settle in and listen to everything, or the subject of this tirade will make an appearance at and everything devolves into war. Oh dear.
無駄な労力を
Is Ise getting harder to deal with?
あのホムラハラの女会に奪われなければ、今頃は穏やかな隠遁生活を送れたものを。
It wasn't this hard to deal with 6 months ago. Well, I think Tosaka took your policy quite well. She didn't oppose them with just her feelings, like the other captains did, right?
わかっている。それゆえに、奴に口論で負けるわけにはいかんのだが。ところで、エミヤは遠坂の肩を持つのか？
I remain neutral. Well, I don't know if you'd call it taking sides. I know how scary she is, so I'm worried for Ise. I can only pray they won't take each other out, mutual kill style.
遠坂め、ここに至って俺の右腕を色仕掛けで模擬に来るとは。敵ながら最も効果的な攻撃を心得ているわ。勝つ。
Ise nods. I feel like there's a part of him that admires Tosaka. Oh, could it be that you...
何かあるのか、エミヤ。
Are you lonely without Tosaka? Wow. Ise's backing up with incredible force.
何のことだそれは、エミヤ。そもさん。
Fine. See, you always mention Tosaka at every opportunity you get. I figured it wouldn't be as rewarding if you didn't have a rival like her.
失敬な。俺はあのような化粧の好敵手など持ちたいと思ったことはないぞ。
I bet Tosaka feels the same. In that sense, you guys are fated for each other. I laugh thinking about how their dynamic is actually kind of impressive. Oh, it's almost time for homeroom.
時間切れか。この件に関しては後で思うところを確かめるぞ、エミヤ。
Alright, I'll listen to your complaints about Tosaka as much as you want.
引っかかるな、その言い回し。なぜ生温かい目をする？
Well, I mean, it seems like the more we discuss, the more it proves that Ise and Tosaka are inseparable. Oh, we should try to hurry back to the classroom. Fujine will beat us if we're loafing around here.
藤村先生か。確かに規則違反には容赦がない。急ぐぞ、エミヤ。
Yes. Let's get to the class before the insane teacher. Oh, wow. Lots going on at the school in the afternoon. Ryder is on the rooftop. Oh my. Should we talk to Ryder or Sakura? Oh boy. I guess we will talk to Sakura. I stopped by the archery range. Sakura should be preparing for club activities during lunch break here, but...
Senpai, konnichiwa.
Just as I thought, the new president of the Kyoto Club is diligently at work. Yo, I see you're doing club activities during lunch too?
ちょっと違うんですよ。今日はお昼を食べに来ただけです。
I see. Well, I thought it was time to grind before the tournament. Shooting arrows and filling their practice journals, even during lunch. That's what I heard that the competitive schools do. Our Homurahara Kyoto Club isn't that strict, but I can't say that goes for this season as well.
そうですね。そろそろ秋の大会もありますから。
Mitsuzuri was saying things like there weren't enough representatives last year or something.
確かに昇格が惜しいところだったんですけど、今年はいいところまで行くと思います。1年生で達者な子がいるんです。
Could it be Mitsuzuri's little brother that I heard about? Either way, Sakura's smile is hopeful. Oh, by the way, Sakura, do you always have lunch here?
はい、道場版は私がこなしてるんですよ。それに鍵も預かってますから。
Good luck with that. So, Sakura was holding a lunchbox. No, she was holding something that was too big for one person.
先輩、上がって一緒にお昼にしませんか？
Are you sure? Do you have my lunch too?
はい。
He
ちゃんと
definitely
先輩の
does.
分も用意してあります。
That's our
ここ
Sakura
で
for
誘おうと
you.
思ってたところにちょうど来てくれたんでよかったです。
She was about to come find us and invite us for lunch anyway. Well, in that case, sure, I'll eat with you, thanks.
はい。では先輩、どうぞ上がってください。やっぱり秋は涼しいですね、ここ。
Yeah, though unlike the roof, this place has walls. It's actually pretty nice. That said, I sit on the wooden floor in the waiting area. This is my first time eating lunch here. I've heard that Mitsuzuri and Tosaka often drink tea here, though.
先輩、座布団持ってきます。
Oh, it's okay. If Mitsuzuri caught wind of someone someone who used to be a club member relaxing on a cushion like that, I'd never hear the end of it.
そうですか。先輩はお客様ですから使ってもいいんですけど。
Sakura is the current captain, so she's definitely not going to use one. Even so, she still looks a little uncomfortable herself.
審判座はどうですか、先輩。
It's weird eating on the tatami mat, so here is fine.
わかりました。じゃあお昼にしましょう。
Sakura sits next to me on the wooden floor and hands me the lunchbox. Whoa, there's quite a lot in here. And I'm gonna dig in. I owe you one.
いえいえ、これくらいお茶の子さいさいですから。
I take the chopsticks and open the lunchbox. Salted salmon, rice, seaweed, and simmered chicken with root vegetables. It's pure Japanese style.
すみません、朝ごはんの流用品が多くて。
No, that's only natural when you're that busy in making it. I've made plenty of meals for lunch that were from breakfast. When I'm worn out after my part-time job, I don't have the extra capacity to figure out things for lunch. That changed after Sakura came. There were times when Fujine didn't even realize she'd been eating the same thing for 3 meals.
そうですか？結構藤村先生はそのあたり繊細じゃないかと思うんですけど。
To Fujine, it's whether she can fill her stomach and be satisfied or not.
あ、そうだ先輩。今度は藤村先生のお弁当も作った方がいいですかね。
No, make her get her own lunch. I'm sure she'll be happy, but you can't spoil her. Previous experience says she'll make you do it on the regular.
はあ、いろいろ大変だったんですね、先輩も。
I nod and relish the flavor of the lightly salted salmon that fills my mouth. For her to make Japanese-style lunch like this, Sakura's skills are immeasurable.
ライダーもお弁当を作れるようにならないかな。
I don't know, she's on the roof. Go ask her. I don't know. I'm sure she'll try her best if we ask, but she won't have fun if it's just a job she feels obliged to do.
ライダーと一緒にお料理できれば楽しいんですけどね。あ、でもやっぱり先輩と一緒が一番勉強になります。
Sakura gives a nervous laugh. It should be fine though. That kitchen could fit 3 of us. As we continue to eat our meals, I come to a realization. Isn't this... Sakura, did you swap our boxes?
え、そうですか？でもお箸は合ってますよ。
Oh, okay. I just thought yours looked bigger for a second. It must be because it looks bigger when compared to Sakura's slender legs.
でも間違えても同じですよ。
Is everything the same? So no wonder it looked big. Wait, that's... Oh, I assumed you had a smaller portion or something.
でもほら、私と同じ量だと先輩午後にお腹減っちゃうじゃないですか。だから。
I see, but in that case, isn't that a lot for you? Even for me, this is going to put like 80%... Put me at like 80% full, nearly topped off.
普通ですよ、普通。私もこれくらいなら全然平気です。
Fine, huh? Really? I've heard that some of the other girls sometimes skip lunch, though.
そうですね。やっぱり運動しているからでしょうね。私がたくさん食べても大丈夫なのは。
So the key to dieting is not to eat less, but to use up energy. Well, it doesn't seem like Sakura cares, in fact.
それにですね、先輩。私たちまだまだ育ち盛りですよね。
Okay, chill, Sakura. Sakura is still growing. It makes me wonder what part of her... Dude, stop! Without thinking, my gaze starts to drift out. Dude, look back up. No, I can't. I refuse to disturb the sanctity of this space with such thoughts.
先輩、鮭塩が強すぎました？
No, it's... No, lunch is good and so is your cooking. I was just thinking about how you said you were growing. Well, you know, I was mostly thinking about whether we really are still growing or not.
昔より先輩、 背が伸びてますよね。これからも伸びるんじゃないでしょうか。
I do want more height. Not that I could do anything about it, though. I wish I could train myself to get taller.
気にしすぎですよ。今でも先輩はしっかりしてて頼りがいがありますから。
Hearing that makes me happy, even if it's flattery. Right now, I can only get stronger. If I were strong enough to be able to carry Sakura with one hand, I'd actually accept that compliment.
お茶汲んできましょうか。
Yes, please. I'll head back afterward then.
はい、先輩。
Oh dear. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this. We're going to work. I'll work overtime today. Today's task, shopping for necessities.
じゃあシロ君、いい塩梅でよろしくね。
On the list, the manager asked me to get his wood nails, a hammer, wood glue, red and blue paint to finish it off, 2 name tags. Just so we're clear, I work part-time at Copenhagen, a liquor store.
おーい、ぼーっとしてんじゃないぞ。鑑定係が寝ぼけてちゃ話にならないとか思わない？
That would be Miss Neko, the one in charge of money, standing by the everyday goods section. She has a saw in one hand, a machete in the other. Very cool. She's a dual wielder who would make even a serial killer go pale from fright. I know, so please don't swing those around in both hands like that. I can't let my guard down because we're in a department store. You never know where the dead end trap is hiding.
なあなあ、こっちの光り物どっちが切れ味いいん？私尖り物扱い慣れてるけど、こういう長いのは経験なくてさ、いまいち魅力がわからんのよ。
It depends on what they're supposed to be used for. Miss Neko, why are we here again?
私に聞かれてもな。うちのが何考えて生きてんのかわかるはずないしね。エミヤンもうちのに悩みとか野望があるように思えないでしょ。私もヒルアンドンだけど、うちのは単に何も考えてない気がしない？
What's wrong with that? I think it's a good part about him. He was the only one who hired me as a kid, too.
ああ、それな。うん、それは評価できる。うちのにしちゃいい選択。そっか。広いもんに関しちゃ実績があるんだ。
Miss Neko nods while studying the temper tantrum on the on the blade. Or the temper pattern on the blade. Wow. Oh. Her narrow eyes are somehow even more narrow.
あ、でも血はつながってるんよ。ちゃんと。私、学生時代に何度も確かめたから。君と藤村が義兄弟なのと同じぐらい明白。
Huh? Miss Neko's analogy is hard to understand. But I can somewhat get what she's trying to say. In other words, they're undoubtedly father and daughter in the biological sense.
よし、こっちに決めた。ナタは包丁で代用できるけど、ノコギリはピン物だし。エミヤンはどう思う？このノコ、値段相応かな？
It's worth the price, but it's not suitable this time. It's rustic, but that double-edged saw would be better. Even the store manager would be done in a day with that.
何？君、うちのが何したがってるかわかるの？
I never an idea. What he hired this time is your nemesis. I hope he's going to keep it behind the store. Knowing this old store manager, I'm scared he's going to casually let it loose in the store. I can only pray that it's not going to be a big hunting breed.
私の天敵ってこれ以上酒増やしてどうするつもりなんだろう。そういえば日本酒を増やせって変な抗議文があったっけ。日本酒はな美味しすぎて太刀打ちできないからな。充実されると困るのよね。まあいいけど。
I can't let myself get discouraged that we're not talking about the same thing. Apparently, it's more comfortable for Miss Neko to not be on the same wavelength. That is the Copenhagen way. Their blood is thicker than water.
で、そっちはどう？釘だけじゃなくてネジもあった方がいいとか言ってたけど。
Yes, it's going a bit over budget, but it's fine. It's this one.
何よそれ、立派すぎるじゃない。ネジなんてドライバー1本あればいいんじゃないの？
No, it's not. If he's going to need it anyway, he should have one set. You can never have too many tools.
そうなの？何でも妖精の君が言うならそうなんだ。じゃあいいや。足りない分は私が出しとく。
It seems like I have won the great amount of trust when it comes to errands. I don't recall doing any DIY carpentry at the store, but according to the store manager, I give out that kind of vibe.
領収書お願いします。そっちのはコペンハーゲン。そっちの工具はホタル塚で。
Miss Neko finishes paying quickly. Hotaruzuka is Miss Neko's last name. I don't know what character Neko uses in her name. She won't tell me, even if I asked her, and it's still a mystery since she writes Neko out in katakana. I stick the things in Miss Neko's car. It's a big automobile originally bought for transporting alcohol, so we're able to store the plywood and square timber without a problem.
お疲れさん。今日はもう上がっていいよ。ついでだし、エミヤンチまで送っていこう。
Thank you. Can you drop me off past the bridge, please? I need to stop by the shopping district and get some things for dinner.
そうなん？夕食ごちそうしようと思ってたんだけど、予定があるんじゃ仕方ないか。
Yeah, she really is the mom of that house. Not really the way I'd phrase it, but I'll accept the consideration as intended. You say treating me to dinner, but you mean, Katamura Cheya, right?
お見通しか。でも、ここ最近の北村茶屋はバカにできないよ。味が上がって、値段が下がって、サービスが悪くなって、変な階段がつきまとってるんよ。
Weird story. What's that, Miss Neko?
私も詳しくは知らない。古見が聞いてきた話でさ、0時過ぎにすっごい美人の姉ちゃんがやってくるらしいのよ。一人しかいないのにメニュー2人分頼んで気がつくと平らげてるんだって。で、お会計をもらった店員がふと顔を上げると、そこには誰もいないんだとか。
Saber's not, is she? She wouldn't do that. Dine and dash using her spirit form? Come on. Saber wouldn't do that, would she? I see. It's hard to tell whether it's scary or not.
なんでよ。
She's beautiful, right? Then that's something positive? It's not like she haunts you. It's polite if she disappears after paying, too.
私はたたる幽霊よりお金を払う幽霊のが怖いな。幽霊ってのはいつもぼんやりしてるだけやん。なら怖くもなんともないけど、お金を払うってことは手を出せるってことで、つまりは直接殴り合えるってことで、打ちどころが悪いと死んでしまうのです。そういうのはもう幽霊じゃないからな。まあいいけど、その姉ちゃんがのんべえでなければ。
It's not even a ghost anymore. Well, it's fine though, as long as that girl isn't a drunkard. I see. So that's the way of thinking. Ghosts aren't supposed to be seen by humans. As long as they can't be seen, it doesn't matter whether their manners are good or not. But it's a different story if they actually follow human rules. That isn't a ghost anymore. That is none other than a human that can do harm to other living beings. For example, an unknown woman that wanders about during the night. Hey, Miss Neko, can I meet that employee who saw that ghost?
あれ、誰かと思えば男と白？
It's Fuji
や
Day.
っ
What the heck?
ぱり男と白だ。どうしたのよこんなところで。まだアルバイトの時間でしょ。コペンハーゲンはもっと奥、工場地帯に臨む僻地のはずよ。
藤村、あんた私との約束忘れてる。
What promise was that?
やだな。この前の借金ならちゃんと返したじゃない。あ、そっか。いきなりなんで忘れてた。ごめんごめん。まあいいけどっていつもの調子で見逃してよ。
I'm so confused. What promise did they make?
そんなんで流せるか。だいたいね、あんたがおかしなこと言い出すからこんな約束になったんでしょうが、エミヤンはまだ知らないんだから余計なこと口にするなってのよ。
え？嘘。シロまだ知らないの？もう5年も顔合わせてるのに？うわー、信じられないな。つうか私もよく黙ってたな。
そりゃエミヤンがあんたの弟分だって知ったのは1年前だからね。あんただってエミヤンがうちで働いてるって知ったのは1年ね、エミヤン。
Yeah, Fujide started telling me to go get some sake. They don't sell it at regular stores, so I unwillingly cycled all the way to Copenhagen, and then she was asking me why I went to Neko's.
ああ、そうだったそうだった。私そのまま猫のとこに行ったんだっけ。
市内背負ってね。私は文系だったってのに冬木の虎に勝ち込みされるとは思わなかったわ。感謝しなさいよ藤村。エミヤンが止めてくれなかったらあんたも私もシャバにはいられなかったんだから。
She means the one of them she means that one of them would be behind bars as a murderer, the other would be in a hospital bed or in a grave. I'll withhold the name of which one started it for their honor. But other than that, Miss Neko has my absolute obedience.
あれは猫が全面的に悪いでしょう。実は4年前から働いてたって聞いた時、真剣持ち出せばよかったって後悔したんだから。シロもシロよ。なんだってよりにもよってお酒屋さんなわけ？コペンハーゲンって言ったら夜は居酒屋にもなるじゃない？あそこホムラハラの OG のたまり場、族婦の集う目標の巣って知ってたでしょうに。
I didn't. First of all our customers are decent. You're the only one who's in danger, who is a dangerous among the Homurahara alumni.
お、よく言ったエミヤン。それでこそコペンハーゲンの未来を担う期待の星よ。よしよし、卒業したらうちに就職しに来なさい。 私好みの超バーテンダーにしてあげましょう。
Huh? She pulls my left arm.
バカ言わないでよ男。そんなの担任兼保護者として認めませんからね。シローはちゃんと進学するんだから、そんな裏街道まっしぐらなかっこいい生き方はさせません。
Can we not fight over poor Shiro? She pulls my right arm.
あんたも学習能力ないね、藤村。エミヤンが進学して何になるってのさ。こういうのは学歴なんてすぐ無駄にするってわからないの？あんたがいい例でしょ。あんたが。
Oh, poor Shiro.
それはこっちのセリフよバカ男。うちで一番頭良かったのにバイト中毒で何もかも棒に振った毒でなしめ。私たちはさ、みんな男に憧れてたのに面倒だからやめますってなんて簡単に自主退学しやがって。
Oh
そして
God, they're really going at it.
机に粉塵爆弾仕掛けやがって。
Here is a thing. Please stop. Don't air all your dirty laundry here.
屋敷に仕掛けなかっただけでも感謝なさい。だいたいあんたが変な発音で私の名前を全国ネットで流してから私の青春は男っ気がなくなったのよ。
なんでよ、男って名前素敵でいいじゃない。なのに人前じゃ猫って呼べなんて約束させてさ、私の名前と取り替えるかこの。
お断りですね。あなたの名前と取り替えるぐらいなら三丁目のガイさんと取り替えた方がマシですよ。
Ow, 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 ow. Wow, Fujide is, well, within her tolerable range, I guess, but it's the first time that I have seen Miss Neko this crazy. I see I didn't know she was actually a cultured person and capable of polite speech. Wait, no, this is bad, bad, bad. Don't the two of them know that all three of us soon won't be able to stay in this world like this?
さすがにビール瓶運びとダンベルで10代を過ごした女ね。参考書に鉛が入ってたってのは本当だったのかしら。
根も葉もない噂は全部あなただったんですね。
Holy crap.
私の腕力は
You
子
can
供
tell
の
they're
頃
really
からお
good
店の手
friends.
伝いをしてたからだって藤村だけには教えたのに。
Poor Shiro. They're literally a wild cat and a tiger. I'm sandwiched between two fierce animals, and both my shoulders came right out. I got used to pain, but it's numbing from both shoulders to get... It's numbing for both shoulders to get dislocated. My consciousness is fading away.
あれシロ、なんで手が伸びてるの？ゴム？なんか変な果物食べた？
Oh my god! What a oh my god, a One Piece friggin' draw. No, he did not eat the freaking gum fruit.
藤村、救急車呼んでください。
He
救
all
急
pulled
車。
his arms out of the sockets.
エミヤンの肩が外れちゃったよ。
もう大げさだな男は。肩の関節外れただけでしょ。
I have a really bad feeling. Stop her. Someone stop that tiger, please.
別にバラバラになったわけじゃないんだし。いい？よーく見ておきなさいよ男。こんなのはね、こうして。
Ow.
あれじゃないわよ。エミヤンがビールに、いえ、エミヤンの口がビールサーバーのドラフトコックに。
Oh shit. That's why I said that you never know where a dead-end trap is hiding. I collapse. Oh my god, poor Shiro. Oh god, what a day. Alright, well, with poor Shiro being torn in half by his boss and his teacher, we're gonna call it there for today. Alright, well, if you haven't checked out Tuesday's episode of my Star Rail journey, please do go check that out. Give that video some love. And tomorrow will be the next episode of Gundam Breaker 4. We'll find out whether or not we actually managed to get into this high stakes tournament that's going on. Alright, guys, well, we will catch you in the next one. Bye for meow.